Namaste. Hello. Thank you so much for dropping by this video. So, when I was introduced to Hinduism in general, I was taught that Advaita Vedanta was Hinduism, when actually that it's just one sub-school of Hinduism. And I was shocked to discover that not all Hindus are into non-duality. I just thought non-duality is Hinduism. But it ends up that within Hinduism, there's three basic stances on the question of what is the relationship between creator and creation. So the first is, I think it's Devishta Vedanta, which says that creator and creation are completely separate. It's kind of like Christianity. Creator is far and away, and here is creation, which includes all of you and me. And then there's Advaita Vedanta, which says creator and creation are actually like the same thing. The metaphor is the drop of water, the individual soul, is the ocean. There's literally no difference. But then I was super delighted and shocked to discover the Sanskrit name for it eludes me, but it's called qualified non-duality. Qualified non-duality says that creator and creation are one, yet they're different. One of the most popular exponents of all time said that creator and creation are I'm trying to, I don't like to misquote people. There's so much misquoting that goes on in modern spirituality. I like to just get the exact quote, and I'm not going to be able to do it today. So I'm going to just have to use my own words. Are indescribably one, yet apart. Indescribably one, yet, actually the word he used was distinct. That they are conjoined in one sense, and in one sense, creator and creation, and that includes you and me and soul, are one yet different. Now, qualified non-duality is so good for the soul because even if you're into Advaita Vedanta, into non-duality, the first stages of that are karma yoga and bhakti yoga. And karma yoga and bhakti yoga are based on the idea of karma yoga. How can I serve you, God? Bhakti yoga, I love you, God. So it starts with a sense of distinction. And one classic Advaita teacher once told me, he said, in the beginning with karma yoga and bhakti yoga, you take on the role. From the tradition, from the perspective of Advaita, there's no one to serve God because everything is just God in essence. And there's no one to love God, but you take on that role as a form of training, as a form of purifying the mind, specifically purifying the gunas. So if you're into non-duality, qualified non-duality, saying that yes, there is some distinction between me and God, very helpful in the beginning stages. If you're not into non-duality, which I no longer am, I feel complete with Advaita Vedanta. Advaita Vedanta as it's taught, even obviously I'm done with Neo-Advaita. That's what this channel has been all about. And I'm even done with modern Advaita. It's very different. Even a classical modern Advaita teacher teaches quite differently from how Shankara did. But that's another topic, and I'm still learning. So, but yes, taking on this role of I love you. how can I best serve you? What would you have me do? Taking on the role of student, lover, friend, servant. It's delightful. It's an amazing life. James Schwartz himself says, anyone who takes on the karma yoga spirit will find happiness. Karma yoga leads to happiness. From the perspective of Advaita, it doesn't lead to perfect happiness. From the perspective of Advaita, it's just one of the foundations to lead to enlightenment, but it will bring such happiness. It's a life of service, and it's a life of service to your creator out of gratitude for your very existence. It's like, thank you for giving me life. How can I help? How can I repay? I can't repay this gift. It's such a precious gift, but how can I serve you, my maker? Thanks so much, dear ones. Much love.